be acting crazy out here. I don't know. Man, y'all gotta protect yourself. I don't know what's going on with these black women. We like to send some of them to Africa. Send them to Africa so they can learn how to deal with a brother. They need to learn from Africa. Send these over to Africa and bring some women from Africa over here. Let their ass switch up. Seems like the women in Africa got more respect for the brothers. These over here got more respect for the hustle. What the fuck they can get. They don't give a shit about you. You just pay the bills and that's it. Shut the fuck up. Hell no, man ain't going for that shit. I don't know about these 2000 ass dudes, but I'm a 70s man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the 70s, baby. I ain't going. I don't give a shit what's popping out in society. You know, yeah, you got a right to live your life, sister. I ain't trying to take that from you. But as far as all that shit, all what I see going on with women ass be tripping. Y'all don't got no respect for shit. But what the hell y'all want? And y'all be listening to all this internet shit with stuff going on that don't even involve your life, like, and then you go bringing that shit into your life, like, really? That's crazy. Yeah, and it happens to me too. It happens to all of me. I'm just one that's gonna talk about it. I'm tired of these fake ass internet sensations. And these motherfuckers on the internet ain't got no game. All they talking about is how they got hurt, how a man ain't this or that, because, okay, that's like with me. I work for myself, family. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for no job. Never have, never will. I went to school, got the trade, and that's just been me all my life. Grind all my life, you know what I'm saying? Whether, and black people should understand why they trying to act like they don't know what's popping. You ain't never had all them opportunities. We never seen them type opportunities that we see going, you know, that's popping today. It's cool. Well, when we didn't have those opportunities, yes, we weren't sitting around on our hands talking about, oh, I wish the government would do this. Or I wish, hell no. We men. We grew up watching our fathers work. You know what I'm saying? Work or hustle. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure, they talk that shit about black men, but that's bullshit. You might not see it on paper, but black men do more, just as much, or more in most cases. So don't try to play the black man like, you know, brothers ain't adequate or brothers are irresponsible based on some criteria that the women coming to you with some bullshit based on what the Democrats talking about. Like, the Democrats got any say in how you run your house. They don't pay no bills in this motherfucker, so whatever criteria is set, that shit don't mean nothing here. You know, I understand people, you know, have an affinity for loving each other and caring and all that. That's cool, care. But that shit don't carry no weight up in here. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all, like I was saying, back to what I was saying, y'all listen to all these fake internet sensations like they going through this shit. A lot of them got relationships. And they try to tell you about a fucking relationship. And some of them don't got none. If you don't have no relationship based on the contract or not, I'm not one that believes because you got a contract, that's what constitutes you love a person. Hell no. Love ain't based on no motherfucking paper. I ain't gotta go ask no goddamn body if I love you. I do that naturally. And if you don't have eyes to see that, then that's your motherfucking problem. You know, y'all so quick to talk about contracts. I'm not getting no contract with no motherfucking body because that don't constitute that I love you. All that constitutes is that if something go wrong, whoever holds the contract are gonna hold you bound to their contract. That don't got shit to do with my love. I might not like your ass today, and tomorrow wake up and our love will be re-energized. You know what I'm saying? I love you more because there's a problem with something that I like, You haven't been considering it. Now you're considering it, and everything is cool now. You know, but all the time you in this program and they doing A, B, C, and D that don't really concern us or how we get down. Yeah, we have our problems, but hell no. And then that begins at home. You might got your partner, yes, could love you. They can be strong in who they are, and and fit, check off the boxes. But at the same time, I would be careful with that because when they out here listening to others, bringing that shit to your house, that's a weakness, right? That's a weakness. Real talk. That's a weakness. And then that's a weakness that you will get affected by. And you ain't did shit, and you be sitting wondering like, why is she tripping? Or vice versa. I'm speaking about females, but it applies to men too. You got men, some funny ass men who do funny ass fruity type shit to me, tick for tack. Like, nah, I'm not gonna do tick for tack with her. If she do A, B, C, and D, my end result, okay, I'm cut her ass the fuck off right here. We finna nip this shit in the bud right here. I'm not finna, go tick for tack with your ass. Now, if I might go tick for tack with your ass sometime verbally because I know I can't, as a man, I can't put my hands on your ass. And no, I'm not coming up. I like that new feel I'm feeling. I gotta work out earlier. I've been really targeting my chest and I feel that shit. I've been standing here, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I kind of feel like I was in the joint. Looking at my little shoulders, my little chest, my little bird sticking out a little bit, y'all. So I'm gonna continue to stay working out. Yeah, my little bird sticking out a little bit. My girl said I got a bird chest. I said, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna bring that motherfucking bird out the cage. We're gonna see how much of a bird this motherfucker is this summer. As soon as I put a tank top on, that go a problem. Why you gotta wear a tank top? It's summertime, it's hot. Why wouldn't I wear a tank top? Brothers don't have a problem with that. And I don't think it's the brothers. I'm being fair to the women, some shit brothers probably shouldn't do. But I don't think brothers' intentions be to disrespect no woman because you wear a fucking tank top. Come on, some of this stuff we got to just stop. Some of y'all just too emotionally charged. Y'all got to calm down with y'all emotions. You gotta know when to cut it off. Then some of that stuff y'all be on don't even be realistic. Like, are you serious? It's just natural. You should just naturally flow. It shouldn't be no 50,000 questions as to do you love a person? Why am I with you? No, what my girl told me that time, talking about, do you love me or are you in love with me? I'm like, what the fuck is she on? Men don't sit around talking about, yes, we talk about women love, and if it's true or not, based on loyalty. Yes, but talking about different degrees, family. What is this? Either you love me or you're in love with me. If you're not in love with me, then you don't love me. What the fuck do you mean? It's too much. I'm gonna tell you something. It's too much motherfucking psychology bullshit. I'm telling you the truth. It's too much bullshit. Talking about some psychological bullshit like that. Yes, there's varying degrees of love. Yes, it varies in degrees. But it's all love. It's all for you. Based on you. Something that I do naturally. And because I love you and care for you, I'm going to show you. That's just natural. The varying degree is based on what I'm going through right there. You could be questioning me, asking me a silly ass question, talking about no disrespect to nobody. Do you love me or are you in love with me? And I've heard that before. I've heard the psychological explanation behind it for you because you could just be, that you loved her at a time and just have that love, but you could not be in love with her and still be with her Family. If I love you, I love you to the death or unto life. That's just it. All that shit talking about varying degrees. If he not in love with you, then he don't love you. No, the nigga you was fucking with just didn't love your ass. People been saying all kind of shit about me, but I haven't cheated on her. I don't do all that shit. Did we go get a contract yet? No. But I don't have no desire for that shit. We've been together over 10 years. You know, I don't have no desire for that. So so what do we do for me? Yes, I was in a marriage and we broke up. And I went on about my business. Did you get the divorce yet? No. Yes. See what I'm saying? Now I'm caught up in paperwork and this and that. And I kind of understand her and her people looking out for her like, well, he ain't got a divorce. What if he wake up and decide to go back with her? I'm being honest and truthful, and I'm not ashamed to be questioned, but it ain't gonna happen. I don't got nothing against her, even though everybody got something to say about Wayne. Everybody hates Dewayne for some motherfucking reason. I don't know. I can care less. But with all due respect to my relationship, I ain't never finna go back to that marriage. Me, my girl, go back to something that didn't work the first time. I ain't one of them type dudes that think, okay, I'm gonna roll the dice and it's gonna work this time. Hell no. This is my lady here. You know, that's who I'm connected to. That's who I'm locked in with. Connected, locked in. I don't need no motherfucking paper from no judge. He ain't my judge. My judge is in heaven, family. And he rules based off the law. If you break the law, something will happen to you. There's a law of instruction that controls everything. And if your ass don't follow that instruction like the law of the headlights tell you when to go, when to proceed with caution, and when to stop. If you don't follow the instruction, they will judge you and give you a ticket, which would be a fine, and you will have to pay. Family, it's the same way here. I'm not finna renege on my love. It can't be broke for no 5 minutes of pleasure. When I was a child, yes, you probably could have, you know what, watch his ass. You can't do that now. You can't find no women where you seeing them or hearing them talking about Dewayne is trying to use women. He's a womanizer. Oh, he done ran back to his wife. He got out. No, that's a goddamn lie. It ain't gonna happen. And I don't got nothing against nobody, but it ain't gonna be no fluke shit. I promise you, it ain't gonna be no fluke shit, nothing. Oh, no. Man, you just have to be resolute on that. My children are grown, so I don't have to deal with that woman. Period. There's nothing against her, but I don't have to deal with her, period, fam. My children grown. I can call and communicate with them. Why do I have to talk to her? For what reason? Then you opening the door. I don't have nothing against her. If I seen her, I would speak to her. I wouldn't put all that sitting there holding the conversation like we've been cool forever. No, it ain't like that. I respect you. I wouldn't let nobody do nothing to you, but it ain't like that. I don't take my boo-boo like that. You did? I don't take my woman like that, and I have respect for my woman. I'm not going to do that. Although she don't respect that, I respect that boundary. She think the worst, just like any other woman. Oh, no. You like I was saying, her people probably telling her, girl, he ain't got a divorce. He'll leave you and still go to that woman. Hell no. I ain't got a divorce because the money wasn't right. Like you could just save for that. Shit don't work like that. Yeah, you could, but you got bills. You got a whole life going. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, and then I'm a boss, you know? So, and whatever little money I make, they expecting to see it all. You think when it came time for rent, she was going to let me go and do that and not give her the rent? Hell no. Now they done went up on the rent. The rent was a little cheaper then. Now they done tripled up on the rent on my ass. But I ain't complaining. I pay my own goddamn way. And yes, I need to help her with a little more shit around here. She be complaining. You need to give me money towards woo. And I'm guilty of that. Okay, you gave her money one time. You got to continue. It's a continued cycle. For not my rent. Don't get it twisted. For other things. It's a continued cycle. I don't have no problem with that. But if you think I'm going to go along with all this bullshit shrinking the man from his power because the Democrats telling all women listen to Democrats over, what they know of a surety from dealing with me every day, the relationship. This is, you pretty much know strengths and weaknesses as you go along. You ain't gonna know everything, but I'm not gonna base my relationship or characterize it based on what no fucking outside source is saying. I know the rhythm of your heart towards me. I don't need no goddamn paper. I don't need Oprah to tell me. I don't need Phil sit on Phil's couch and Phil tell me the characteristics. Okay, this is what's going on. No, I know. My heart is telling me. It's just like I was saying with your family could tell you, no, don't trust him. He ain't bullshit because I've dedicated and given my all to this thing. What the fuck is you talking about? And can take it a step further. That's like say, okay, you got this business going on, whoop-de-whoop. Okay. She may feel threatened like, well, something happened to you by that. It's still been okay. In respect to that, I understand that. But at the same time, if we start a business or something, there's measures we can take to protect that. Even though it's in my name, it's measures we can use, forms of contracts that we can set it up to protect that where can't nobody touch it. You know what I'm saying? But it will be allocated to who parties is concerned, but it can be controlled by somebody else. You hire somebody else to oversee it, to ensure, where she won't fall victim. And it's contract. So I'm like, baby, you got to pipe down. Sometimes y'all be a little too goddamn theatric. Y'all don't understand there's certain measures and things we can use, like I said. And it goes that way not just with they thinking towards relationships, like I was saying about this love and in love shit. If I ain't love you, I wouldn't waste my time coming to your house every day. What the fuck? I ain't got to even think about it. I could be gone doing what I'm doing. But no, because I love you, I'm connected to you. You know what I'm saying? How you say you consecrate yourself to God, I'm consecrated to security. You knowing that you're secure with me. I love you. That comes with a level of security. I love my baby. Trina is my woman. I did get married and I need to get a divorce, but I haven't been with that woman in over 15 years. I'm not going to leave Trina for that woman. I don't care if she won the motherfucking lotto. And she told me, you know what I'm saying? Well, you could get half. Hell no. I'm being honest. No, I don't want it. I'm staying with my baby. Because first of all, you can't give me shit. That's like I listen to people on these commercials and they be talking about, oh, you get this free. You ain't shit free in life, family. I ain't no sucker for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not anxious for nothing. But ain't nothing. That's like my mama had to tell me. Son, when people give you tips and try to give you money, don't turn that down. That's your blessings. God giving you blessings. God see that He gonna stop moving people's hearts to bless you. Don't turn that down. My thing is based off principle. If I didn't earn it, which I did earn it, I did the work, I did some good work, and they want to, honor me by giving me a tip. And I tell them, no, I'm good. When I'm messed up and I really need something, you might hear from me. That's my consolation prize. I might be in the jam and have to command. Give me a whole 10. Give me a whole 10 for a month or so. Give me 60 days. I'll start paying within, but give me 60 days to pay it back off. With a little interest for you for looking out for me, Like, hell no. I wouldn't leave my baby though, like I said. She can win $1 zillion and be on the fucking news tomorrow. And they bring all that out. Well, call them. Mr. Reese, you're not gonna. No, I didn't earn that. Like I was saying, like they run these commercials. Oh, we do this for free. Ain't shit free, family. That's why they got me with a $200-something bill now in collection. Because they told me I could get something for free, and I didn't. I didn't never think about it. Okay, you sign that paper, nigga. You ain't reading the fine print. You don't know what the fine print's saying. You sign the paper there. They telling you it's free, but which I didn't need to even deal with a situation like that. If they knew my makeup at the time, I was in the streets. I was hustling. Anybody will tell you, they tell you to this day, right now, I haven't hustled. It's been a while. I ain't going back there neither. I know how to use my skill trade to make moves in other places, to add a hustle to it, add a way to sell more of this or that to it, getting stronger like that. Through my talents I already got, I know how to turn up from there. So, but yes, it's nothing free. And as far as that love, I know I'm all over the place, but I remember every aspect and angle of my conversation. As far as that love thing and being in love, I think y'all listen to a bunch of psychological bullshit from people that don't have nothing to do with what's going on in your household. So yeah, they can say that, but you really can't gauge my love and loyalty if you don't know me. You can say, yeah, based on this characteristic or that characteristic. No, what if I'm in a funk at the time and it seems like it's it's dead. The relationship. Well, what if I'm not in a funk? I wake up the next day, I'm not feeling in the funk, and I put all energy behind it and show and prove. No, baby, I never cheated. It's just the energy. Say the energy is low. I never cheated, so I'm still carrying this level of respect and honor for. But as far as the spending time and engaging one another, it's not a lot of it. Yeah, you speak and do things together, but y'all know what I mean. When y'all mad at each other, y'all coexist, but you might not talk for some days sometimes. It's just what it is. But that don't mean you give up. Hell no. Because I chose you because I love you. Not based off no piece of paper or criteria the world say this and hell no. When I love you, I love you. That's just it. That's my baby. And I know the enemy gonna test that. But I didn't pass every test. I done had people tell me I'm naive because I ain't recognizing women trying to hit on me. Because I ain't looking for it. I don't care. I don't want that. I got a one. I got my woman. I'm good with her. Now when I'm done with her, okay then. But I'm not gonna be done with her. That's my woman. She get on my goddamn nerves, acting crazy. Need to get the fuck off the internet, because what the internet doing don't got what's going on there. Don't got shit to do with our house. Then some of y'all want to be acting like shady trees. Y'all try to use brothers, in their respective positions, but that'll be it. Oh, just pay the rent. They don't respect you or this or that. You paying the bills. They try to treat you like you treat you worse than the children. Like, can't no woman put me in none of them categories. I'm not going. I love you, but I'll move to my own shit. If it come down there, and once I move, you know what time it is. If it have to get to that, real talk. Because if it shouldn't have got to that point, first of all. You should have peeped what was going on and recognized, and we come together and make sure everything is done decent and in order towards both, parties. Me towards you and you towards me. All that old favoritism shit ain't working with me. I'm a gambler. Okay, just get rid of it all. I don't care. I will gamble like that and start from scratch. It ain't nothing personal. Life goes to fuck on. I'm being honest. I ain't finna sugarcoat it with you. And I ain't finna be caught up in all these love triangles and all that. No, tell it how it is. Be straight up. Be honorable enough to have real love for a person. To be straight up with them. Tell them the goddamn truth. Don't try to string people. We are broke. No shit. America ain't never had no money. You the money. Do y'all understand that? No, that's all y'all that's invested in this system and listening to these people coming with their criteria based on what? We don't plant no goddamn seeds. First time one of us plant a seed, they send in a letter talking about if we catch you growing something, we're gonna come take that shit. You know, people around here like Harriet Tubman growing shit. Oh, don't let them know. They gonna come take it. Like, what the fuck? And then you got these slow ass politicians and army people talking about Africa, all in their business and being and concerned about how they spending their money with one another. America is wicked as fuck. It ain't your business how they spend their damn money. Africa don't owe you shit. You need to mind your business. Just as plain. I'm gonna tell you like my daddy told you, you need to mind your motherfucking business. Oh, China exposes Rolex and Switch watch made in China. I already know. We already know. We already know. Everything is made in China. Y'all done went and paid all that motherfucking money talking about a Rolex and I got this and I got that. I got this and I got that. That's cool. You might have a Rolex, but that's fucked up that you paying all this money thinking that it's coming from one place and it's really being made on the low and they overinflating the prices. Like that part. So your shit really don't have more value than my shit. That's fucked up. Yeah. Everything made in China, man. That's people acting slow. You know what I'm saying? That's people that act slow. I don't care who made it. It is what it is. But they got us so caught up in this web, all this conspiracy and bullshit, because it comes from wickedness. There is an awakening. People talking about the get rid. Yeah, there is awakening. I thought it wasn't no awakening. The awakening is you selling these products that you're not making and having them created at a dirt cheap price and overinflating the numbers to make money off of it. Like you can't make money, on just letting it do what it do. It's just this one group of people. It's always some wicked shit involved in it. It's always some wickedness, a spirit of wickedness, deception going on when you dealing with them. And they got the nerve to be talking about African presidents. African presidents are using their resources, not all of them, but I could say Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Yeah, they kick France and America ass out of there. They should. They don't owe you no explanation. Get your ass out. That's just that. Them they resources, they don't owe you shit. Nobody care about them getting mad and they spreading all this propaganda. Don't even get caught up in it. Fuck their propaganda. Let them get caught up in that. Africa need to link up with their brothers and sisters of the scattered diaspora, and we do business. They want to do business, goddamn it, we out here. We know how to deal with the devil. I don't got nothing against my African brothers and sisters or Caribbeans or those coming out of Europe or any other nation we were scattered into. But y'all act like y'all don't know how to deal with the beast in their system. Y'all, that's why you need your black brothers that's been fighting these bitches from day one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look over here because y'all know we at war with them. We ain't bowing down to their ass. To our first generation, second generation, and third generation, and fourth generation brothers coming over here and sisters. Y'all need to pipe the fuck down and pay attention and peep game. You will be fighting for that cause. And then once they bust you in your motherfucking head, you talking about, well, they treated us wrong. America's no. What you think you gonna build coming in here 50 years, 50,000 years later that we ain't already established? Like, stop playing. How you think you gonna do anything getting around us? It ain't gonna happen. I don't give a fuck how much resources your nation got. That's all they want. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all try to be their friend, then they talking shit about us, then they fuck you over, then we all just get along. Like, y'all need to listen. We don't care about them. Forget them. Don't nobody follow no goddamn actors or none of that. Nobody follow that shit. America's slow. And this the shit that they'll promote to you for black people, because black people be acting slow. You know? Black people be acting slow. You act like you just gotta hear from them. That's how I tell somebody earlier. All they know is government, government, government. They can't think to do shit on their own unless they come from the government. Yeah, it's another Berlin conference happening as we speak. Yes, EU plan to liberate Sahel. Man, fuck the EU. Black people not going for that. Regular citizens not going for that. Fuck them. We gonna support our people. They can try that Gaddafi bullshit if they want to. They gonna get an African motherfucking rude awakening around the world that's gonna shake the motherfucking earth. And we ain't got no weapons. But we gonna shake this motherfucking earth up. You try to pull it if you want to. America and Europe, play them motherfucking games. Black people ain't playing them motherfucking games. Politicians ain't gotta worry. Dr. Ericana, she doing her best to get the information out there, and we support that. But I'm gonna tell you something, Negroes watching. We ain't supporting that bullshit America trying to do, because America on some fuckery. America trying to fuck over Africa because Africa ain't giving you none of their resources. Africa don't owe you shit. You got a few so-called African leaders over there acting scared as fuck. I don't understand that. I will arm every African I got over there to the teeth. And then I'll tell them, if you catch any one of them motherfuckers over there, you do them like Shaka Zulu. You skin their ass and hang their fucking head on the pole if they want to play games. You know what I'm saying? You skin their ass and hang their motherfucking head on the pole so the rest of them motherfuckers will know what time it is. You do them like the Zulus did. Y'all better go read that motherfucking history. Yeah, they had guns, British, same motherfucking people. They had guns then. These motherfucking Americans, the same goddamn people that's in power positions or powers that shouldn't be. They related to the British. That shit come out of Britain. And it was the African who whooped their ass. It was the Haitian who whooped their ass. That's why France over there mad. You know what I'm saying? Because you should have learned from Haiti. Stay the fuck out of African people business. And they always run to America to bag what they doing. America, stop putting us in their shit. Let them carry their own motherfucking weight. That's why they disappearing now. Because they ain't got no motherfucking weight unless they standing behind America. That's what they all do. The Jewish, all of them. They come and get America and black people. Y'all got to be smart. I'm talking about to the Negroes. Cut their ass the fuck off. Don't do shit for them. Let the white people go arm themselves. You stay ready, because if they think they're going to come on us, we're going to shake this motherfucking earth. That's what's going to happen. But you let them go fight their own shit and see if they can stand up to our brothers. They can't do shit. Them brothers will tear their ass a new line. You know it. Y'all better stop playing. Africans ain't fucking playing with y'all around the world. We peaceful as hell, but ain't nobody got time to be playing them motherfucking games. We ain't playing them games. We ain't playing them Gaddafi games. Motherfuckers see what's going on, which there ain't no more conspiracy. We been told y'all better wake up. Motherfuckers don't need no weapons, but we're gonna shake this motherfucking earth. We are weapons. We're gonna shake this motherfucking earth up. Fuck with Ibrahim Traore if you want to. They done did it already. I don't know how they letting these motherfuckers come out of Europe until they on their continent, period. I would shut that shit down if I was Africa. Get them bitches up out my backyard. It ain't nothing personal. We at war. I don't trust your cousins. So the best thing for you to do is stay your ass at home. Wait till we give you the green light. We can't trust you motherfuckers. Get their ass up out of there. Like Trump putting everybody out of America. Get their ass uh, withhold their visas and get their ass up out of there until you can make sense out of what's going on. It's called national security. Ain't that what they tell you? We need Greenland for national security. Well, you need to get them the fuck up out your land. France, America, any of them European countries. Until Africa figure that shit out first. Get their ass the fuck out of there. That's how you do that. Africa don't play with these people. And my American brothers and sisters, don't play with these people. It's not gonna happen. We're gonna shake this motherfucking earth. They talking about marching on the 30th. That's beautiful. I'm not gonna do nothing to show my support. And if it's anything going on around, I should have put something together myself. I see bruh down there in Texas. Yeah, I already know. I don't know, some of them acting crazy, but wake up, brothers and sisters. To be aware is to be alive. Fuck the propaganda. Pay attention to what's going on. We all we got. And that's how it's going down. All right, y'all. Shalom.